Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 117. And I'm bouncing a little bit through my voice. I've just turned off that audio loop. So everything sounds normal now. Normal-ish. My name is JC, or Jacob, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for the evening. And I'm joined here by 5 wonderful people. We have Suzanne, Alpha, James, Helminia, and Jazz joining us here today as their respective characters fighting against demigods who are trying to take the plane for themselves. Now, we never really have too many announcements, so let's just jump right into the recap so that we can jump back into initiative. Because we are deep within a fight. Because where we last left off, the 5 of you took along not just Silex the Golem, but also Esumi, the fighter and companion of Nime, to the city of Daykaria, the Dragonborn city that you all had very early within the apocalypse cleared out of the majority of its residents so that Gordost, one of the 7 Ascended, could not put the city in a chokehold and squeeze the life from the folks inside. Now the time has come to pay the piper as you all return to the city to take down the Fireball Ascended. Esumi put himself into one side of the town and caused a distraction in order to pull over his fire elemental army and give you guys enough of a distraction to get to the top of the volcano, the heart of Daykaria, much easier. However, once you got to the top, that's where the real problems happened, as Gordost had not 1 but 2 allies with him, a Baylor wielding a lightning hammer and a flame whip, and a fire giant dreadnought dual-wielding spiked shields, and all 3 crackling with flaming arcane energy. The fight was swift, brutal, and killing because... Shut up, ad. An ad just came up. And swift, clean, and brutal as the Baylor nearly knocked out Zex in the first seconds of initiative, but you all turned the first fiend into mincemeat. After a while, the fire giant followed, but he had done his job distracting Gilgamesh and some of the other beaters in the group from the fight with Gordost long enough that he was able to not only take down, but completely kill Nime. The next few seconds of the fight was a scrap and battle in itself to revive Nime, while Suna and Zex took the brunt of the damage from Gordost. With Gil joining in the fight, a minute officially passed, as Gil's Hand of the Chieftain sliced into the, at the moment, paralyzed Gordost, and, well, he turned into his true form. A gargantuan devil fiend that has leathery wings spanning into the sky and standing more than double the giant Gilgamesh's height. Over 20 feet tall, and in a dark lower voice, speaking individually, ringing throughout each of your minds, his psychic energy becoming, for the moment, overwhelming. You all, well, pass glances through each other and back at the monster that now stands before you as you prepare for a fight to the death. We ended at top of initiative, which means... Zex, you're up first. For some reason, everyone muted themselves, so I'm just alone.
I'm here, JC. I'm here.
You.
Hello.
Zex, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. My turn? Great. I'm gonna do the Vicious Mockery.
Vicious
to start
Mockery.
it out with.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well, because we got nothing better to do right now.
Alright, I am checking your aura. You do start your turn, so before you're able to make any action, You do need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great. Why?
Don't worry about it. Well, worry about it, but roll anyway.
18? Probably not enough.
18. As you can see his burning eyes and flaming tongue move towards you and give you a second of focus. Half a second is all it takes before the kind of psychic pressure that he's exerting with his telepathy into your mind kind of slowly takes over your subconscious thoughts. You have the frightened effect on you.
Is that all?
That is all.
Great.
You can't willingly move
Alright.
closer to him, but I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Pretty sure I'm all the way as close as I can be right now. Alright. Okay, keep your eyes on me, you big red moron. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
26.
Oh, that succeeds, so whatever.
As he looks at you and you don't hear him say anything, you don't feel anything else, but the pressure keeps building in your mind and your voice quakes as you say it. That is your turn.
Okay, great, cool. That is my turn. Toss Gil an inspiration.
Okay. Gil, you've grabbed some inspiration. Nime, it's now your turn.
I'm casting Circle of Power.
Okay, on yourself. Through the sword.
Yes.
So, 30 feet. I'll put that aura on you.
Thank you. And as a bonus action, I'm trying to figure out if... Never mind. Actually, I think... I don't know everything that you guys ended up using.
I think you were dead for the majority of the fight. So you,
Yeah, figures.
you will have to.
Did you guys
reload
pop my
your-
boon?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Your boon has been popped, and you've shot your gun fully.
Your
so
gun
you
is
have to
empty.
reload it. I think that is quite literally it.
Okay.
You were dead for like 75% of the session.
It's sad because that was 2 turns.
So I just cast a
Three.
spell. Am I able to make an attack, or am I kind of SOL
No,
right
you've
now?
got your bonus action, and that's it. And your bonus action
Okay,
doesn't allow you
well-
to make an attack.
Well, I don't really have anything that I can't... Actually, hold on. I'm moving right here to include Gilgamesh and Zex.
Oh, it's smart.
Can you,
Smart.
can you do that fighting spirit thing? Like to get the temp
Um,
HP? Does it only
yeah.
give you advantage when you use it, or
It
do you
gives
have
you
it until you lose that
advantage
temp
on
HP?
any attacks that you make that turn. So
Yeah.
she'd
So
only
I wouldn't
the
get
time
any...
left.
Yeah. So I'll probably do that when I go to make attacks, but, yeah. That is it.
Oh, you reminding me of bonus action stuff. You did use your second wind.
Do
You
I
have
still have
2 of
one
them now,
left?
right?
You if you have 2 second winds, you still have the second one. You only used one of them.
Okay. Okay, good to know. And then my action surges, do I still have one of those left?
Yes, I did not use one of your action surges.
Great. That's all I needed to know.
Hmm?
That is my turn.
All right. That means we are moving to Gilgamesh.
Heyo.
Welcome to the fray.
It's unlocked.
So
Oh yeah, you can't do
um,
anything. Your turn ends.
It's unlocked.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm allowed to do anything.
Thank you for not trying to take advantage of that. Gil, your haste wears off, is what happens.
Right.
And so
Let me
all of
just-
you see Gil throwing this attack, this slash across Gordost, exploding into the fiend, and then Gil, you're holding the sword up, and it just kind of swings to your side for a second as one giant breath is drawn in through your form.
Yeah, I cannot move or take actions.
You've got nothing.
Can't do nothing. I do technically get the turn, but then it's quickly whisked away.
And that is your turn. Silex. Silex still up, or did he go down? No, he has 45 HP.
Silex is up. Alright, Silex will just go ahead and move up here. Like up here. And then he'll dash up here,
Okay.
and that'll be his turn.
Sounds good. Now we get to move on to Gordost. He is going to kind of look around and see everyone moving around him, moving closer. The circle ebbs and flows out of Nime's sword. And you watch as he simply grabs onto a, like, hooked, almost tusk that kind of juts out the side of his head, grabs onto it with his right hand, and you hear this sickening as he pulls it out of his mouth. Wielding it in his right hand, he looks back and forth. Let's see what his reach is. So he'll be able to hit... he'll be able to hit Silex with everything except for one of them, but he has two of you to choose between for the others. So... I think...
Gil isn't moving.
Gil is not moving. Zex also is being... He has choices.
Zex is intentionally being a nuisance.
Uh-huh. So I think he is going to... I do think he's going to throw the bite at Gilgamesh.
With disadvantage.
Sure.
Thank you.
Of course, Gilgamesh.
I don't think it's gonna do anything, but there's always a chance, right?
It's a natural one.
Oh, it does do
So
something.
I need to say my reaction. Never mind.
I mean,
And
Actually,
Gil can't
I didn't-
react.
Yeah, Gil.
Huh?
Because of haste, or...
You're lethargic for the whole round.
I can't move or take actions. I can still react.
A reaction is an action. It
Yeah, it does
it
count as an
triggers
action.
off of incapacitate. You can't do it.
I hate this game.
Yep.
What happened?
Nat 1, but Gil can't react because a reaction counts as an action. Lethargy. That's fine.
No.
At the same time as he's biting at Gilgamesh, his tail is going to swing in a massive sweeping strike at Zex's body.
Oh joy.
Not disadvantage. 29.
Yeah, 29 hits. This is resisted though, right? Because of all Gil's junk.
Gil did not
Gil
hit
did
him
not
last
hit him
time.
I
last
didn't hit
turn.
him.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I wanted to react. but I can't.
Reaction, silvery barbs.
Okay.
Reroll for me.
None of that one was so funny.
And do worse.
25.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
57.
D7.
Maybe you'll live.
Maybe, probably not.
25 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Did you?
down.
Damn.
I had 23.
I would save you, but I can't.
As
I think all actions?
the
Yeah.
yeah, it's all actions. As the tail slams into Zex and Zex smacks into the ground. His third attack, since he missed with his bite, I think he's going to use the tusk attack with his with one of his hands at Silex, because that one has reach, and then his claw will go at Gil. So we'll do the claw attack first.
Silex is within 5 feet.
Um,
Because he takes up a 4x4 square.
gotcha. Yeah, he'll hit Silex with the mace then. He's still hitting Silex with the mace. He's gonna hit Gil with the claw. It hasn't changed.
Gil needs to be moved back a space though. If it's a 4x4, Gil is just gently in his space.
You can occupy the space of something larger than you.
I'm just that cool.
I mean, are you a 28 to hit kind of cool?
Well, no. I think he's cooler than me in that sense.
That was with a disadvantage?
Yeah, it was. He rolled real
Man.
bad on the first attack and real good on the second attack. So that is 19 points of slashing damage.
It's not bad.
And then Silex, his tusk ignites with fire as he tries to slam it into the golem's form. This does count as magic. And
Unfortunate.
it is a 17 to hit.
Oh, that just barely does it.
So it will deal 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and as the
Okay.
fire flares up, it will deal an additional 16 points of fire damage.
Oh, Golem is almost down too.
All right. That is going to be Gordost's turn as he swings out with these 4 attacks, slamming Gil for 1, missing with his teeth, but knocking Zex down and nearly splitting the golem in half. We move on to Suna.
Alright, I'm here. I'm assuming I can see Gordost.
You can see him.
It's in range. Oh, yeah. And dude's always in my range.
This man's always in my sights.
What are my points? What am I dealing with out here? Oh, fuck. I think I actually remember. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
It's okay.
So I think I'm gonna do my warlock thing, with my non-existent warlock level, and throw an Eldritch Blast out there.
All right. 4 beams of light coalesce in your palm, and you throw them out at Gordost.
Do get 4. Where the fuck is my? Okay.
You'll have a d20 in your hand eventually.
I have the d20s. I couldn't find my calculator. So the first one's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
22.
Hits.
19.
Hits.
And then this one's gonna hit. 25.
Hits. All 4.
Oh my god. We're cool? 29 force damage.
Dope.
And then I'm gonna do that sorcerer thing that I do. And I'm gonna quicken up another warlock level with another Eldritch Blast.
4 more rays shoot out from your other hand as you're dual wielding your own guns now.
I'll do that. Ooh. Ooh, what the fuck is happening? Okay, so we got 2 natural 20s.
Oh!
A natural 1.
Okay.
And then a 19.
Okay. It's been a long time since we got a natural 1 on a ranged attack. I am going to say re-roll the natural one.
Okay.
We're going back to the olden days.
So that's a 15 on the dice. 27 total.
27 total. Nime, heads or tails?
Tails.
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 Nime is taking the stray shot in the back as the
No, I said heads. Fuck, no. I flipped a coin.
Flip it again.
I
Flip
was
it again.
waiting. Okay.
didn't say anything.
I know, because I was muted. Okay, hold on. Fuck. Coin flip.
I just had a coin with
Well,
me.
Google coin flip. It's flipping. It's flipping. Tails. Okay. Give it to me.
Okay, so you roll one single D10 first for Nime's damage, and then the other ones will go to Gordost.
And then the natural 20s, I double what the dice rolls.
So you can either double what the dice rolls, or you can just double the dice you roll. It's up to you. Just let me know.
If I double the dice I roll, can I empower those dice?
Fuck it, why not?
Fuck it. Okay.
Damn.
So
Am I gonna
rolled a
die? Is that what I'm
10
hearing?
for
I
Nime's
don't think
damage.
they're
Sorry, Nime.
empowering the one that's hitting
You rolled a 10?
I did
I've
roll a
already
10.
died this
Sorry.
session.
All right, bye,
Why are you
Nime.
like this?
Nime
Bye.
takes 10 damage.
And then
I'm gonna die.
and then I get one more die. And then I'm going to empower 3. Do I have the points for that?
I don't know. Check your
Where are my
sheet.
points? I think I do. I got enough points. We're gonna reroll 3. Hey yo. 37 force damage.
37 points of force damage. As the second one shoots out, one of the beams striking Nime in the arm, but the other 3 landing square underneath the neck of Gordost, and he lurches for a second, and you can see him cough up this like bright red magmatic blood that sears the stone around him. But in your head, you just hear, "Yes." And he looks up, his eyes ablaze. Perfect. And he's trained on you right now.
Okay. Can I use my free action to flip him off? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Hate this man.
All right.
How close am I to him? Just so I know.
You are 45 feet away from him.
45.
Straight.
Um,
You'd have to jump over lava to get directly to him in that route, but I don't know. There's a
I don't need
chance
to
that he
get.
could
I don't need to get to him. I'm just trying to like math out my shit. I think that's gonna be my turn for now.
Okay. I think Rem, it's gonna be your turn.
I don't like the hesitation. We are going to use a 3rd level for a mass healing word. Zex gets 9. Everyone else gets 9. And in a 2nd level slot, I'm gonna cast blindness deafness. I need a con save.
A con save. All right. Oh,
37 maybe.
22.
He passes, but not by as much as I thought so. He's fine. My sanctuary, though, is broken.
The sanctuary moves away as you throw out this quick, dark cloud that attempts to cover his eyes, but he just wrenches away from it and it turns into mist.
Okay.
He has eyes for a certain member of your party right now. He's not paying too much attention to the other.
Dex is up, though.
Zex is up with 9, lying on the ground, but up with 9.
And everyone else got 9, too. So everyone, please, like, reflect that accordingly in your health bars. I am not asking.
This is not a request.
No.
Then you will die. Look, I'm in control of your health bar. How does it feel? I got you.
All right. Is that your turn, Rem?
Yes, it is.
Okay. He is going to invoke his I think I'm going to have one of you roll this because there's a lot of dice to be rolled in this. It takes all of his legendary actions, but I think it's fun.
I'll do it.
One of you can roll a d4.
Okay. Actually, my D4 rolls are really high. Someone else do it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
4. Give me that. Come here. I got a 1.
You got a 1. Okay. I will have 2 other people roll d4s as well now.
I roll that one then.
I'll take one.
Okay.
I want to do it.
I'll let Nime do it. Why not?
Yay! Poop, you said a D4.
D4.
3.
3.
I got a 2.
2. Okay. As you hear him just chant and begin to like talk in this infernal presence, Zex, you understand what he's saying as rise from the bowels and disembowel. And you hear the heat churn from behind each of your backs as let's get some boyos out onto the field.
Let's leave the boyos off the field.
Are they showing up? No, they're not. How dare they? Oh well, I guess it doesn't want to spawn. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As 5.
Do I know what these are?
You do. You fought one a long time ago. Bearded devils rise out.
Oh my god.
Not my favorite thing in the world,
This
but
is a
sure.
fucking throwback.
Back from the blast from the past, something that you fought.
This is from single digits, my boys.
This is from.
This is single digits.
This is from like episode 5.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
Something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
It might have been like
This was
4.
like
They
this was early.
these guys
early.
jump out, and you watch as their chins untwist in these ropes of sinew and barbs as they look to
God, I
each of
hate
you.
the French.
Which they get. Gotcha. They have a end of turn when summoned, and then they have rolled into a general initiative. So, we've got. I think they're gonna try to spread out a little bit. Nime does get a little bit more love, but that's how it's gonna
Yay! Wait, no, that's not a good thing. I don't want any more, please.
go. So I'll just grab 4 dice.
Can I use my free action?
Free action?
Can I yell cannon fodder and celestial?
You have this ring out as we'll just do that one's attacks on you first.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got. Let's start. We'll just see if this one hits, and if it doesn't, we'll just move past that. 5. 19.
Nope.
So none of them hit.
Nope.
As this devil jumps out at you, its bottom of the jaw splitting open into several barbs that make attacks on you. And none of them hit.
Oh, that's good.
So now we're going to go over to Suna.
Okay.
We're going to start high and then work low, just like last time. We've got a 23,
Yes.
a 17, 17,
Yes.
a 14,
No.
and then the other one doesn't hit. So 2 hits.
Wait.
I will need you to make 2 con saves.
Okay. Con? Okay.
Constitution.
Oh my god. Die tonight. So 15
Okay.
and 18.
18. Okay, so you've saved both of them. So you'll be taking 5 points of piercing damage and then 4 points of slashing damage. So 9 total.
Okay. It's not so bad. Yeah.
All right. Nime.
Hi!
4 attacks on you from one and then 4 attacks on you from another.
Okay.
I'm going to do what I did with the other one. Start high, and then as soon as you say no, those don't hit, we'll chop it off.
Okay. Yeah.
22.
That hits.
18.
That also hits.
15.
That does not hit.
So that one does not hit. Okay. 2 con saves. You do get to make them with advantage because of your power.
Okay.
Or wait, is it just spell effects?
No, it's
Magical
all.
effects. These are infernal effects. They do classify as magic.
Yay! Okay, and you said con save?
2 con saves.
Okay, the first one is... I rolled a 19 on the dice.
You're good?
So, okay. And then you said another one?
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
All right, so you're good. So you will take 5 points of piercing and 6 points of slashing for 11 total points of damage.
Perfect.
And then the other 4 attacks?
You need to make 2 con saves for this spell.
Yes, 2 more con
The
saves.
DC of 10.
2
of
more
which
con saves. And
I am
2
unsure if you
more
get the advantage.
con saves. No, those aren't magical effects. Concentration. So let me know if you lose Circle of Power for these next attacks.
Okay. Do I need to make you a con save like now
2
for
more
this
con
circle?
saves, yeah. It's as they hit.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So that is a 16 for a
Good.
total of 22. And then that is another 16. So
all
double
good.
16s.
Okay.
Perfect.
The next 4 attacks, 22 again. A 14 on you, Nime. You muted yourself by accident.
Is it
I think
still me?
Yeah, I said 4 more attacks on you.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
I
thought
told
you
you were
said
getting
okay.
love.
Oh my god, I don't want it. I don't want the love. Okay, go ahead.
I think the 14 misses you, right?
Yeah, the 14 misses.
So only 1 extra hit and 1 that turns into 2 con saves.
Yay.
As 5 extra points of piercing damage are applied to you.
Great. So what is my total amount of damage that I just took?
5. So 16 through the 8 attacks.
Okay. God. Okay. I can live with that. Did you guys use any of my health potions that I got from when Esumi and
The only thing we've done is
Princess were
emptied your
passing
gun.
off?
Nope.
That's good to know. Okay.
So you do have to make those last 2 con saves now. It's one
okay.
to resist the magical effect, so that one's at advantage, and then the other one's just concentration, so that one's straight.
Okay, so 17 on the
You're good.
dice.
And then the other one,
18 on the dice.
you're all good. And now 4 attacks on Silex.
Thank
Oh,
God.
joy.
Leave me alone.
No, this is bad.
Magical weapons. So yep, this does affect him.
Great.
We've got 21.
Does he also get advantage though, because of the circle?
He'll get
Or does that not work
advantage
for him?
on the saving throws. One of them
Okay.
matters, one of them doesn't. Another
Great.
21,
Yeah.
and then an 8.
Yeah. The 2 that are not 8 hit.
Yeah. So, 2 con saves with advantage because of the circle.
What kind of damage is the con save doing?
They're different damages.
Okay, because he is just flat immune to poison.
Which means one of them doesn't matter. So just make 1 con save.
Okay. That is a 10.
10.
He has advantage from the thing.
He does.
Oh, he does. God. Okay. That's a little better. 16.
16. You turned it from a fail to a success with that. So you'll be taking 8 points of piercing damage, and then
8 points.
7 points of slashing, so 15 total.
Okay, I believe he goes back down. Or no, 15 total you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's up.
Not down yet. Not down yet.
All right. So now we go back to top of initiative. Zex, you're on the ground. You can see Gordost swinging on people, summoning these bearded devils. You're
Top of
awake.
initiative.
Top of initiative.
Top of initiative. Top of the
But
We
morning.
did bigger than last time.
Did I cast Eldritch Blast this round?
You did twice, actually. And
That
you
was that
crit.
big ass.
You crit twice.
I don't think Silver Barber's going to do much good, so I'm just going to use my
No,
last
it took us
spell
that long
slot.
to get through one.
Yeah. You guys are thinking real hard. I wonder why.
We're doing our
I mean,
best.
he did
Well-
summon some dudes, so that happened too.
How tall is he?
He is
About
like
7 foot.
it's about 7 feet. He is probably about like 22 feet tall.
I would like to Misty Step on top of his head
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Are
And
you
then I'm just
standing
going
up
to...
before you do that.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you misty step on top of him.
And I'm assuming that the frightened ended because I went down.
Yeah, you had no way of knowing. Technically, technically you do remake it since you're not incapacitated at the start of your turn. So we should remake that wisdom save. Now you get to make it an advantage though.
Oh, Joel.
So we'll see if you can do the misty step.
21.
21.
That's a 19 on the dice, so...
21 does make it.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
So now we can move you onto his face.
cool. And
That's what
I should be
truly
able
matters.
to make 2 attacks with the swords
Mm-hmm.
with my action, so I'm going to do that.
Can you flourish these?
I intend to flourish at least the first one. We'll see.
You should defensive flourish for sure.
Well,
you're going to,
yeah,
you're gonna
I
be
can
turned
only
inside
flourish. I can only flourish once per turn, and I decide after I hit.
out.
So,
You see the crit.
oh, natural 20,
Natural 20 is a crit.
and I will flourish.
Alrighty.
Cool.
He's like a bard that's actually a paladin that's actually a rogue. It's really funny.
7 different classes in a trench coat is bad at all.
We'll see how much damage he does and then we'll decide whether it's bad.
Almost max. I rolled max on 3 of the dice and 9 on the D10.
How much
So, hold on.
damage? The bad part of critting is you have to count.
52 points of damage. Some of which is psychic, and I'll separate it out if I need to. Do I?
No, you do not have to.
Okay, so 52 points of damage total.
Oh my god. As you
he bloody?
slash deep in, you actually carve into one of his eyes in this roar that lets out this mixture of a telepathic and physical guttural sound of an animal as it shakes the entire place around you. Oh, he's definitely bloody.
Oh, that's pretty cool considering I can't hear the telepathic half of that. And then the offhand attack is a natural 1. Cool.
He's going to fucking kill you. Reaction attack.
That's
kill.
what I expected. Fire away, I guess.
What's your AC now after the defensive?
Oh, that's right.
That matters a lot, actually.
It does. My AC is now 25.
Okay.
That's very important.
Let's see if he breaks it. I don't have any spell slots left to do the silvery barbs.
I think he is going to... You stab, and he's going to rear and just try to take your arm off with his teeth. Because I think the bite is brutal. 25.
Oh, damn it. Okay, just
We
barely.
didn't catch a break!
If it's any consolation, I completely blanked when you said your flourish armor, so I...
Is there
no idea
any
what it was.
disadvantage from, like, Gil or the circle or anything?
Gil
No,
was never
that
able
is
to hit.
advantage for you, and Gil was not able to hit.
Oh.
So, you must succeed a con save now.
Okay. That's probably impossible, but we'll give her a try
Magical
anyway.
effect?
Another natural 1.
Is
Do
it
I
a
get
magical
advantage?
effect?
No, this is just straight poison.
Yeah, so I just natural 1.
Okay. I'm going to, roll this. Okay. So, 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So I'm down from that alone.
I know, I have to roll the poison damage to see how much.
Just to make sure I don't, immediately die or something.
Well, so, okay, I have to message you something.
Oh no!
It's
You don't
page
have
4.
to do that.
Actually, I don't want you giving anything away. I'm just gonna
Mike
message
is
you.
gonna be muted.
Okay. I'm just gonna describe it. So all of you watch as one massive swing into the eye of Gordost, and he lets out this massive roar. His mouth agape, Zex goes to stab with his other hand down into his form, and quick as a flash, he rears around, bites, and you watch as he tears a large section of Zex's arm off as it's hanging off. Zex is then pulled by sinew and viscera with Gordost's mouth down, slamming on the ground, unmoving. It's quick, violent, brutal, and Zex is down. Not dead. I did not mean to put that symbol on. Down.
My man.
My man.
He obliterated.
He, Zex did take a lot of damage, but not enough to insta-kill. He may or may not have lost his hand, though.
Got Ligma.
It's not as bad as Candace. All right. That is forcibly the end of Zex's turn, which means we go to Nime.
Yay!
Nime, I'm checking how close you are to the man, the myth, the legend. You have to make a wisdom saving throw. You do get to make it at advantage.
Oh, 4.
That's
It's
not good.
fear ore.
The hell?
Big things have fear ores. The dragon would have had one, but it didn't.
It
What did you
didn't-
say I'm rolling for?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Kind of dumb that I'm Oh, I am proficient in that. Nice. 19.
With the advantage?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Oh, natural 20.
You ain't scared.
I'm gonna ride this
I-
advantage to the wheels fall off.
scared.
This
Stabbed
way
you.
hard. I'm hard. I'm hard. Not this guy. I'm gonna fight him. I'm not even close enough to be able to fight him, am I? God damn.
No, and if you shot at him, you'd have disadvantage because of the devils around you.
You're gonna have to cut through these guys, or like take the opportunity to
Are
get
they
past
weak?
them. Relatively. If you nat 20, you just kill it. So
Great. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I've rolled 2 tonight so far, so we're on a good streak.
You can also do your bonus action fear, to gain advantage to try and fish, but crit fishing
yeah,
is
you're
never advisable.
you might as well do that just to get the HP, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, JC. I think ill-advised, but I'm gonna do it. So, I'm going to be using. It's not second wind, is it? Is it second
No,
wind? It might
it's
just
not.
It's fighting spirit,
Fighting
right?
spirit.
I'm using fighting spirit for a temp HP of 15. Oh god, maybe 15. Okay. And then I'm going to first I'm going to slash this guy that's right in front of me.
There's one
let me
technically to
turn.
your left on the which one?
I'm turning this way. I'm hitting.
Sounds-
Oh god, I should probably hit this guy first.
It's
Okay.
whichever you care. Whichever you fancy.
I'll hit this guy first
Okay.
that I'm facing. And then you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. And then that'll be an 18.
Both hit.
Okay. Then let me roll my other dice. Okay, so for the damage for the first one, you're looking at 18.
Okay.
Damage for the second one, you're looking at 17.
Okay. He's still up.
He's still up?
Barely, but still up.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna make a third attack on him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a 19 on the dice, so I do make that.
You do hit him.
You
You were rolling advantage for all those, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
of course I was.
Of course.
Why do you think it took me so long to answer you? Okay, so that is 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24.
24 as two quick slices open up his ribcage, and then a third final thrust makes the devil collapse.
Amazing. Now I'm going after this one after I use an action surge, which might be kind of dumb because why am I using it on the devils? I want them gone.
Action
Okay, you
economy is a
telling me not
real
to do it?
thing.
Are you telling me not to do it, Helmenia? You can speak now or forever
I
hold
can't
peace.
not recommend it because like
Plus, you get to make
Killing
them all at
something is killing
advantage,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
like rather use it on him or on these things still got to get wiped out. So it truly
Right.
is your choice.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to do an action surge.
Okay.
And I'll grab all my dicey dice. Okay, that is a 23.
23 hits.
Great. And then oh, sorry. Rolled my damage. I should probably roll my to hit dice. Natural 20.
He's dead.
Great.
The head just off.
Amazing. And
That
then
two more attacks, don't
we're
you?
just going to slip a little forward, and then we're gonna hit this guy. Hi, little guy. That is Oh wait, I have advantage. Why am I only rolling once? I rolled the same number. Okay. 22.
22 hits.
Okay. And then, do you want me to roll damage, or do you just want me to roll my other attack first?
You can roll damage.
Okay. I have so many dice to keep track of.
Oh, what was
Yeah, I know.
Would you rather be a spellcaster?
21.
you? Nice.
Okay. And then one more hit. And that is a 19.
19 hits.
Damn it. Okay. And then, oh wait, I'm on advantage. Maybe I have a chance. No.
You want to forgo advantage in the last one to make 2 attacks as like the bonus action thing?
I can do that.
It's your entire class
I don't know.
feature at 15.
Oh.
You already
I
rolled it with
don't know what's
advantage,
happening. Yeah. Okay, so that is 24 points of damage.
All right, he's on his last legs as you slice through 2 of those like tentacles, like tentacle barbs that were like pulling out from his jaw, and then slice at his midsection, opening up this deep wound that just festers with moving strands of what looks like twine on the inside of his stomach.
I already used my bonus action. I already used all of my things. Is there anything I can do as a free action right now other than moving?
You can't move as a free action, but you have movement left, but nothing mechanically helpful.
Okay. Well, then that is all.
All right. So now we move to the Devil's turns as they roll high initiatives.
That's stupid.
Rem, we're gonna start with the one on you.
Okay.
The highest is a 18.
Your mother.
All of these attacks on you, bouncing off feebly. Suna, 4 on you. The highest is 15, or the highest is 12.
Oh,
You're lame.
they suck. No, that doesn't hit me.
No nat ones, but
Better.
nothing high. And then Nime, the last one, barely standing at you. We have a nat 20.
No.
No nat? Just normal. We have a 22. And then the next highest after that is an 11. So 2 hits on Nime. Nime, we're going to have to do 2 con saves at advantage and then 2 con saves normally, just like we were doing before.
Amazing. So the first one is a 19 on the dice.
You're good.
Second con is, so it's 16 for a total of like,
You're good.
yeah, I'm not even gonna bother mathing that.
We've got, and then the 2 not at advantage con saves for the circle itself.
So the first one is 19.
Good.
And then the second one is dirty, so 21. So yeah, 21.
Yeah, you're all good. You
'Kay.
will take a total of 19 points of damage, 10 piercing,
Oh,
and 9 slashing.
you guys, I'm at 1.
The temp HP goes first, so you're actually at 16.
Oh yeah! Oh, thank God. Oh, what did you say? What did I take?
You go to 16. I just added the temp HP to your pool.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God. I was not prepared
You're
to
like,
die. Ah!
All right. I think we are going to add a bit of an action. Gil.
Yeah. Can it just be
Gorda-
my turn instead?
Well, he hasn't used any legendaries, and so he might as well use the one that costs
He
2.
used all 4 of them to do the thing, and then
Used
he
them-
body slammed.
Oh yeah, he did. So yeah, no, he doesn't have
He used
anything.
them all to summon the things.
Yep, he's out. So Gil, it's just your turn. Thank
See.
you for the reminder.
I knew it. I get to do things
knew
now.
it.
I knew it.
I always knew
Um,
it deep in my soul.
So, if it's not this turn, it's probably next turn that my Giant Smite is gonna fizzle out. I know it's relatively soon,
Mm-hmm.
but
This is, I believe, actually your last turn with it.
that's fine because I think I have like 6 of them. Let me proficiency bonus. Yeah, nope, I have 6 of them. So I'm gonna do it a second time.
Okay, so you just re-up it.
Re-up it, right?
Giant.
But I can't grab him, can I? He's too big,
He's
isn't he?
too large. He's a little too big.
Can he be smaller, please?
I mean, there's a spell for that, but I don't think you have
That's
it.
true.
I do have the bottle though. I do have that on me. It's
Okay,
always an
fine.
option.
I'll just do what I normally do then. Whatever. Make my attacks.
Okay. Reckless or no?
I mean, I have the cloak on, so
It's
like
up
it
to
would
you.
just be an even roll. Like, let's be real. He's probably gonna hit me anyway, so yeah, why
Okay.
not? You know, let's get a little reckless. And it's a good thing that I did 21.
21 hits.
I probably just shouldn't roll fire damage, should I?
Actually, yes. Please roll fire damage.
Oh, what? Oh.
There you go.
Does it need to be separated?
It does need to be separated.
Okay, listen, hey, that's better than it was last time. Last time just didn't even exist. Oh man, it's bad. Okay.
Oh no.
So that's the math now. So it's 30 normal, 6 fire. So a total of 36.
Okay.
And let's do it all again. We're still being a little reckless.
Alrighty.
That was bad. That was worse. That is a 25.
25 does hit.
Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, Lord. I'm dropping everything. Oh, man. So that's 26 normal with 4 fire. So a total of 30.
Alright. As the hand of the chieftain slams into his form twice, ripping at one of his wings, and you can see the center of his chest is like slowly being carved open by these shots from Suna and Gilgamesh's sword. And every time the sword hits it, the fires inside his chest cavity flare like a forge being stoked. He looks at you. Gil, is that your turn?
JC, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Seeing as I am, I have been an acquaintance of Rem for quite some time now, and I'm very intimately aware with what it looks like when people get healed, gain life, per se.
Yeah.
Seeing as I am very intimately acquainted with this knowledge, is that what's happening here?
Your sword does not seem to be doing as much damage as you wanted it to.
Listen here. Listen here. We know
see,
where you
just-
live. We know where you live.
Just give it to me straight, man. Come on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You
I
wanna
want to
hear
hear
it
that it's
from the-
healing him. I want to hear that this man is gaining life off of my attacks.
I mean, he's not gaining life. It's just cutting into the damage you're doing from your attacks
No.
So he's gaining life.
off of fire.
God
We're
damn
on
it.
it.
This is worse than having no fire damage at all.
Can we turn the fire damage off? Probably not.
No, not on
No.
the hand of the chieftain.
It's integrated. That's Like,
God,
oh
I hate when
lord.
people are color coded.
In my D&D game? Ugh.
Damn. Okay, well, that's Yep, that's
We
yeah, that's all I got.
we move to Silex.
Well, Silex is going to make 2 slam attacks on him.
Okay.
These are at advantage because of the circle, right?
I don't think attacks are at advantage. No, it's saving
The
throws.
saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Can you throw one at this little devil dude too? Just so that
Nope,
Mimi doesn't have to waste to cut into it, so she can
it's
put her
fine.
damage elsewhere.
Yes.
28 to hit.
That does hit Gordost.
Cool.
And then after you roll damage, we'll verify for the camera again who you're swinging at with your second attack.
That's 24 points of bludgeoning.
Nice. And his hands are magic, right?
Yeah, he has magic hands.
Sounds good.
And I guess we'll toss the other one at the bearded devil.
Okay.
I guess. Fine. Natural 1. This dice is going into the dice jail.
It is going to use its reaction to stab.
God damn it.
It has disadvantage.
Does
No,
it?
it doesn't. I lied. Never mind.
It got a natural 1.
Oh, get fucked. Does Silex have a reaction?
Silence has a reaction.
Okay, he's gonna try again. Much better. 26.
That hits.
$22 points of bludgeoning.
As Silex slams down, the creature moves to stab at the golem's eyes but slips, and Silex uses this as momentum to swing back up and actually cleaves the top of the devil off, and the 2 pieces fall back into the mouth of the volcano. That
Yeah.
is Silex's turn. We are going to see Gordost now as he leans forward, his chest flaring with fire, and says, "Good." And you watch as his mouth opens wide, and he's gonna try to bite you, Gil.
You won't. Stupid.
Dummy.
Dumb idiot. Stupid dummy.
17 to hit.
That misses.
'Kay.
Stupid idiot.
Snap shut. He is going to.
Are these insults like hurting his feelings or no?
These insults hurting his feelings. No, not really.
Damn. Guess I gotta try harder then.
Let's see if he can do something that he wants to do.
No. You know why? Because he's stupid.
Oh, yes, he can.
No.
He is going to. Okay, I gotta see what the ability's called. Oh, Gil, I forgot to have you roll a wisdom save to see if you're afraid of him.
I mean, I can do that now if we want to
Sure.
make up for it. I'm fine to do that. Except... I feel like I check this every other session, but...
Wisdom at advantage because of the circle.
Right. I don't think it's this. No. And I don't think it's... No. Okay. Wisdom?
Yep.
Okay. Nope. Nope.
What is no?
I'm quite scared. 6 to be exact.
Manage?
Gil is
with
not a wise
advantage.
man.
I mean, listen, a 1 and a 5 don't really bid me very well.
And the hand of the chieftain doesn't make you immune to fear, does it?
It does not. It gives you advantage on intimidation and shit like that.
Yeah, and I checked. I thought there was a like a feature, like part of one of my features.
You're raging too.
But
That
it's
is a berserker feat.
not.
You
Not-
are kind of lame,
So,
aren't you?
I am
Gil,
kinda lame.
You will get to make an opportunity attack because he's going to do something. He's going to move out of your sight.
Oh, let's go.
As he flies over the expanse, you make an attack at disadvantage.
Where's Zax? Zax is down. Nime
was not in melee distance, and
Nime is
Silex
bloody.
used his.
So, well, I'm just checking distances. 30, 10, 20. I'm going to choose to not make the attack.
Okay.
And keep my reaction.
Suna, you are greeted with the form of this massive fiend flying straight towards you.
What's up, bitch?
As he slams down, he's going to make an attack with his sheared tusk. That is a 23 to hit.
So that will hit, but what if I said no?
Go for it.
Hey, Hell, can you bring the map back?
Who the fuck is drawing Tetris?
Can I?
Don't go in the fire if you can't fly.
I'm gonna pop behind like 2 squares to the right of Zach. I know I can make that.
Okay.
That's my reaction.
Sounds Gucci. Like here? Is that good? Oh, and bisect like that.
Yeah, like there.
Gotcha. I think he's got something up his sleeve. I think he's gonna throw the tusk now because you've wasted everything else and that's the only thing you can throw. You've dealt a lot of damage, Suna. He's going to try and kill you.
I mean,
Is that
you can
60?
do that.
He has disadvantage, though. Because I hit him
Nice.
this turn.
That's fair.
I like the sound of that.
19
You know?
to hit.
Damn, that does
Well,
hit.
You are resistant to all this
I'm
damage,
going
though.
to say you do get resistance, though.
It's a lot of
Oh,
damage, so let's find out.
I mean,
Well, and
he's a bitch.
Grandpa's
so-
here.
I was going to say, regardless of how much damage it is, Suna, how much life do you have?
18 life.
How much?
18. And if you keep me alive this turn, I have a bomb. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have people say things about it regardless.
All right. Well,
I am in perfect bomb position. So
I mean, you're resistant to all of it, so
Great.
I'll just roll all as one. 17.
I'm assuming none of it's like thunder or lightning.
No,
So-
it is fire
Are
and
they, like-
bludgeoning.
Man, it'd
Yeah,
be cool if it was though.
Yeah.
That's easy. It is 40 points of damage.
Well, good thing people are gonna say things. I believe I get.
Is that lessened or is that just what you rolled?
So that is all of it. So how this works is people will reduce the total damage, and then that total damage that's been reduced is halved.
Okay.
So what? You're at 18, right?
I'm at 18.
You
I
need,
need to roll at least 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a pretty good result. That's 13
So 13. Yeah, that's
down to what? 27. So she takes 14.
you are entirely right. They take 14
Let's
points
go.
of damage.
Okay.
Not dead.
We
Bomb time.
living.
As the tusk strikes her in the back, she kind of reels and is able to stand, barely, but still able to stand. that is going to be the end of Gordost's turn.
Loser.
Suna, your turn.
Okay. Going to deliver on my promise here. Let me look up. I forgot to look up how big. You guys know how big Fireball is.
It's like 20 feet.
It's a 20-foot radius, yes.
20 foot? Okay. 20-foot radius. I need to miss Rem and Nime. Can I catch that bearded devil on the edge there?
Yeah, you just move it one more square up and you'd hit it.
Okay. So we leave Rem safe.
Yep.
I'm going to transmute this to lightning.
I thought you were gonna do fire.
Lightning ball.
Lightning ball.
And I believe that's a deck save.
It is. It is. We're gonna get the two devils first.
I guess I should pull out my D6.
We have a 19 and a 9 for the devils. And then the devil rolls a 10.
So then what were they?
19, 9, and 10.
The 19 passes.
Who got the 19?
The 19 passes. So I believe the fireball's a C15?
It is a DC 15.
Yeah. I'm gonna empower one.
Okay.
So that's 36 lightning damage. And then we've half to 18 for anyone who passed.
Alrighty. As this ball flies out of the wand, lands right up by his collarbone and explodes outward. Both him and the devil right next to him look ragged. The other one's looking bloody.
And how does Mr. Man look?
He doesn't look good. He's breathing heavy, and you can see the blood dripping out from where he had originally torn the tusk. The wound is going bad. The fire is flickering like a failing candle in his chest.
Oh. I'm gonna crunch a munch. I'm gonna crunch a munch of first level.
Okay.
Slot for 2 points.
Sounds good.
And that will be my turn.
All right. He is going to... I think he is going to do something at... I think he's going to wait. No, he's going to do it right now. He's going to use 2 legendary actions, and he is going to... These guys, he doesn't give a shit. Okay, they're immune anyway, but he doesn't really care. 60 feet. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2d6. As he is going to cast Wall of Fire, this moving breath of flame that is going to catch Rem, Silex, and Gilgamesh. I would like all of you to give me dexterity saving throws.
Now, JC.
Uh-huh. You can,
I have one very...
in fact, see it.
I love when I'm able to see it.
I have enough
And these ones are at advantage, yes.
yes, Nime still has that beautiful circle of power.
Yes.
He's
Yes,
deciding
I do.
real hard whether he
Advantage?
wants it to curve, but I don't think Wall of Fire can curve that well.
-1 to 17 for Silex.
Okay.
I don't think I passed. I got a 14.
14 does not pass. Silex also
You
does
know?
not pass. Rem?
That was at advantage?
Uh-huh. I got a 12 and a 1. It's a good thing that I got advantage because that probably would have been like the third one I've rolled tonight. So
28.
28
there you go.
succeeds. You got one of you.
yeah. It's okay. I have a
Which means Rem takes
Resistance
no
to
damage
fire.
because of the power.
Do I move?
You'll have to move at your turn because
It does not forcibly move.
it
me.
does not forcibly move you. You are just being engulfed in fire, and right now your armor's taking it. But the unprotected Silex and Gilgamesh are going to be taking damage.
Mm-hmm. Except I'm assuming the fire damage, right?
It's fire because it's a wall of fire.
I mean, I was gonna say I figured as much. So okay, so I'm only taking half, which is good.
1, 2, 39 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
Half
that doesn't
for you.
does not feel great.
Half for you,
Half for me.
I think.
So you-
Or does this thing have elemental depth?
He
too?
does not in his monster's form.
It'd be kind of cool though.
Yes, I'll make it harder just for you, just to make you feel special.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Silex
Listen.
crumbles.
I'm finding this, even though we're like kind of losing really badly right now. I'm enjoying this fight. This is a good one.
That is
You
not
would-
what you said last
You
week.
would
That is not what you said
Well,
last week.
like, that's also because I wasn't able to roll my fire damage. I'm able to roll it now. Is
That's
it doing
all
anything?
He cares
No,
about.
but I'm rolling it, so I'm happy.
We'll just move this
Smile.
so it looks nicer. It's like a frowny face.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well-
debatable that we're even losing. So
Yeah,
I mean, I
he's-
do feel like
he's killing
gonna
himself
say,
now.
I feel
In
like this
that
form
fire.
is going a lot.
All right, that is his 2 of his legendary actions. Rem, it is now your turn.
I am wholeheartedly compelled to get the hell out of this shit.
Yeah.
So we'll do, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just we'll call it there. I'm gonna crank a 5th level cure wounds, mass cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So Zex and Silex get up with 29.
Silex gets
And-
up with
Oh.
29.
Zex has that shit that. I'm not gonna finish that joke. And I'll roll for everyone else. And if it's stinky, I'll lead the call.
Stanked.
It's stinky. 19 for everyone else.
All right.
Like I get to add 19 to my total.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Rem has once again broken 100.
As Zex does not rise when you cast this mass cure wounds.
Alright, what the hell is going on
Did
there?
Rem not take any damage from the wall of fire?
No,
No, because
Because of-
the power circle.
because of
Um,
Ime's Circle, Wonderwall had no effect.
So
Woo!
Why isn't he getting up?
That's a
Do
good
I know?
question. Right now, no.
Well, at the very least, I can bonus action. Nope, that is a circle. I need a line. Spare the dying. No death saves for you.
All right.
That is you are now stabilized. Don't know exactly what that means for you. Does it look like that works?
It looks like it helps. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. You do see, as we go to Zex's turn, that there is still blood running out of his body. It doesn't seem like it's worked entirely. I will give you kudos. You did stop something way worse from happening, but it did not seem to fully stabilize Zex.
I've stopped the transformation for now. We have to cut off the afflicted area.
All right. So, we will go past Zex. I want to see if he wants to use his final legendary action, if there's anything he can even use it on. Okay. He will... I think he wants to... I think he's going to use his last legendary action to move. His movement. He is going to fly once more across the hearth, the open volcanic mouth, and land in front of Suna.
Can I help you?
More than you know.
Why are you so obsessed with it?
Nime, we go to your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Finally.
All right. So now that those little shits are done for, I get to move right here, right? Can I be here? Is this somewhere I could be?
Yeah, that's a place you can be.
Great. And I'm still within hitting range. I can hit him.
You can smack him.
Yes. And everyone's still in the circle. This is what I wanted. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to make 3 attacks with the Blade of Laura. How is he looking? Is he bloodied yet?
He's been bloody for a while.
What the fuck, man? All right. I just need two natural 20s. I've done it 3 times now. I could do it 2 more times. Oh my fucking god, JC.
No, you fucking didn't.
Yes, I did. Ooh, I hope you die. I hope you die so hard. Okay, let me grab... Oh, I'm so excited. Let me grab my dice.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
I was almost dead the entire session last time.
You are going to have a
God.
hell day tomorrow.
Oh, I am. I absolutely fucking am. Okay, so the first amount of damage is so 24 points, but that doesn't include my Vorpal damage.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to roll that now?
Yes.
Okay, and then how many d6 was that?
6.
66?
68.
68? Oh, that's even better. Okay, let me grab my other d8s. Okay. Uh-oh, JC. You're already on a losing streak. That's an 8. And 7.
She's just gonna roll an 8 6 times. Too broke to have 68s at once. That's fair because I am 1d8. I only have 5 myself.
You ready for this, JC?
Go for it.
49 points of Vorpal damage.
God damn!
Is he dead yet?
No, but very. You fucking shear one of his wings off.
Do it again.
Great. Doing it again. Come on, please. Don't fail me. Okay, you're lucky this time it was only a 19 on the dice. Okay. It still hits. It still hits, but not where I want it to. Okay.
Oh my god.
6, 7, 8, 9. 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, how close is he?
I plead the fifth.
One
No.
more time.
You got one
Please,
more?
how many? I need your blessing. I need your blessing for this last roll.
Everything I touch turns to
Actually,
poison.
you know what I'm gonna do? I am. Wait. 3 times. You know what I have one more of, JC?
Not
I
on the
have one
last
more
attack.
fighting. Oh, yeah.
Only for the last
Oh,
attack.
yeah. Only for the
Spirit?
last one. I am
Just to
gonna
make
fighting
2
spirit.
attacks?
It's not 2 attacks. I get advantage.
She's just
If
doing
you
it for
forego
advantage
the
for
advantage.
style
Okay.
points.
Yeah, style.
Yeah. I'm stunting. All right. So let's see. First dice roll is a 17. Okay. Let's hope. Let's hope and pray. Gotta blow on it. All right, JC. I hate to break it to you, but it is another 20. So
She can't keep getting away with it.
I can't keep getting away.
No.
Keep getting away with it.
I dropped the dice. Hold on. Let me grab that real quick.
She can't keep getting away with it.
Okay.
Oh, Jazz, call off from work tomorrow. You do not. You need to stay in bed. Something is going to happen.
Dirty.
That is 24 points of damage for the normal, and then for Vorpal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 32 points of Vorpal damage.
Nime.
Yes! Finally! Give me the words.
How would you like Gordost the Fulfilled to meet his end?
I'm slicing off that motherfucker's head. I want it in my hands.
You
I'm
fucking
slicing it off.
slice once, the wing gets sheared and split as he moves, finally shifting his gaze from Suna to you, realizing his mistake. You put the sword into his chest where it had opened up to show that forge, that furnace inside of the cavity. Use it as a stepping stool to jump up, hold onto a horn on his head, and then rip the blade across his throat. And you hear this as blood mixes with the sounds of bones being sliced apart. As you bisect his spine and his head rolls forward. It is the size of about half the size of your body. And as it hits you in the chest, you push off from his larger form as the rest of you see one wing collapse and the other fold in like a moth dying as the entire body moves forward and collapses in dead.
JC, I would like to athletics roll to see if I can throw his head into the volcano.
He heals from fire damage. Please don't.
Fuck!
Not yet. Not yet.
Fine. Not until he says the words.
Not until he says the words. Not until this damn wall goes away.
Everyone like sees all of this happening and everyone's like, wait, as Nia goes to throw the head in, and you watch as little by little, like candles being snuffed out.
Wait, are those two fucks still alive?
Plans.
There's still two.
Teammate just said, "Fuck it, we ball."
Oh, fuck it, we ball. I haven't killed one of these yet.
That's like what 6 nat 20s you had this session.
Yes, it is, and I've never felt more blessed in my life. Oh my god. Ah, man, that makes up for a shit day. That's for sure.
Gil, do you want to go pub stomp some bearded devils before they can run?
Yes, please.
All right.
How far away? Haha, perfect.
They can't get away from me.
You are
I
no
get to
longer-
run before Gil's turn.
They do get technically the opportunity to run.
No. Can we say that they're too scared to run from seeing Gordost instead getting fucking
I
cut
think-
off?
Well, and also since there are people who don't really have to worry about their immortal souls, they're more involved in just realizing what happened. Gil, run. Go get him.
Let's go. 40 feet. Perfect. Let's just kind of. Yeah. How big am I compared to these things? Are these things like really small?
They're not tiny, they're medium size. You're double their size.
Nah, good enough. Yeah, I would like to eviscerate this one in front of me, please.
Absolutely.
Really quickly though, I would like to use my free action to heal Zex an amount of hit dice that Gordost had.
It does not work.
Does anything change over there?
Nothing changes.
He's got. They gave him Ligma.
They did.
Of course, they gave him Candace.
Yeah, I think we've upgraded
They
to
gave
Candace.
Sagandi.
Candace with maybe a subdiagnosis of Wendy's.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's nuts.
I got a I'm recklessing and I got a what is that? 27 to hit.
Yep.
Do I roll fire damage?
It doesn't matter, man. I promise you.
Oh. Then let's
Should have
know.
left these guys very messed up.
I mean, my base damage might kill him. Like bare minimum, I do 20 damage.
I know.
Okay. Let's get some dice rolling. Let's see what we got. Uh, 33.
Did.
Let's go. Now here's a dilemma.
You don't have movement.
I moved feet. I mismeasured.
Right?
Let's just. Yep, there we go. Yeah, can I like destroy this one too, please?
Yeah. It's not a
Thanks.
question about whether you'll dispatch them. Full honesty, this thing has an AC of 13.
Oh well, I just rolled an unnatural 20, so let's go.
You can't not kill it with your base damage.
Oh. Can I like
Roll it anyway.
not even? I just want to make it so it seemed like this thing never existed. You know? Can I
It's-
get to
you're
that point of
slamming
evisceration?
it with the flat part of the sword, but instead of knocking it out, it just this fire and ash spreads across as Gil quickly and effortlessly, less than 6 seconds from when Gordost fell, takes out the final 2 combatants. And then all you
Cool.
hear is fire, the crackle of a storm, and each other.
Oh, all right. What manner of chicanery are we dealing with today? I'm
Can I
gonna-
give Zex a healing potion?
Before you do that, let me look at him. Let me look at him. Let me scratch my chin and look at him real hard.
Can I grab the boon?
You do see the boon slowly forming out of the forge chest.
Mm.
I'm just gonna like kind of walk up and very kind of not really doing it any sort of way. I'm just gonna like walk up and grab it.
Yeah, almost like someone who's grabbing food from a stall that they're embarrassed to be at. You just swipe it and it moves into your hand. You all guessed it. This one was kind of the most obvious of them all. This is the Boon of High Magic. Whoever has this boon bequeathed onto them gains a second 9th level spell slot.
And I'm giving it to Neiman.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yes! Yes!
He was like, I cast iron. Big
I took-
iron. Takes
I was
55
like-
shots with their gun.
Oh my god.
A
Oh
9th
my
level
god.
spell to just
I
have another
literally-
action surge. That's it.
My luck is unbeatable today. I literally took a video of me rolling a dice and it was a natural 20. I just sent it to the D&D chat, so
Dope.
enjoy that.
Dope.
But yeah. Thank you. Unless that was a joke. I don't need it. I have my healing boon.
That wasn't.
I just realized I need to grab something real quick. You guys discuss for like 30 seconds.
This, I will be honest, it was decided who was going to get this boon like a month ago. This one's going to Rem, like 100%.
Remboon. Fuck.
Remboon!
Like,
Grab
Like-
Remboon.
and really, it comes down to Mass Heal, because Mass Heal was amazing this fight. Imagine getting that 2 times. That would be baller.
And 30 seconds has passed.
For once, I've met something
Sorry.
that may have stumped me because I only got a 13 on that medicine check.
He's
Do you want a D4?
I don't think it'll make much difference, but I have
Can
to
I
get
just-
one if I failed or not.
Can I just shove like a healing potion down his throat
you
or
can
no?
try.
He has no mouth, and he can no longer speak.
He has a mouth.
Oh.
He's lost his hand, is what happened.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Can I go searching for his hand in Gordost?
Yeah, she didn't throw his mouth into
I
the
try-
volcano.
Yeah,
JC,
can
did
I
you
like
say the words
try and go through him?
Say the words what?
that were out of initiative? Did you say the
are
words?
out of initiative.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I wanna cut him open. I wanna find Zex's arm. He's
got
fire
severed
resistant,
at the
so it won't
wrist.
burn.
Yeah, you find this charred tiefling hand. It was hanging off, and as Gordost had like ripped Zex, it had fully like Zex lost his hand, and Rem to service that 13 medicine. You're not wrong with what you said. You look at this and, in the simplest of terms, Zex is dying. Magic is not helping.
Can I try a religion from the demon and devil's bestiary?
Yeah?
I'll scratch my chin real hard for this, and I will take that D4 as offer.
Everyone already made a medicine check, right?
And I make like, guess it would be religion, but in like a
Charisma-based religion.
maybe charisma based, or like calling out to like Mistra in my mind,
Mr.
Thing.
What the fuck?
calling into the arm, be like, hey, you got an idea?
I'll keep
Like-
sparing him as we're going over this just to make sure he doesn't, fucking explode or something.
You
know what this is?
cast one. Nima, did you try to administer the potion or no?
Yeah, I'll do it.
The potion does not work.
And then everybody already
um,
made a medicine check, right? Everybody made a check that is
Rem did.
relevant
No,
to
not
Rem's
everyone.
about,
all this fun
Rem's,
stuff.
Rem's about to make a religion check.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
make mine?
You both can make your religion checks.
Can I, like, give the arm to Rem in hopes that he can maybe do something? Put it back? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The religion check
I don't-
is very good.
It's like the wrist
I
down.
don't
It's
put
not
body-
the entire arm.
I don't put body pieces together. I take them off of the body. So
Just
I
make
don't
sure
know
he
what
has
to
his
do.
sword.
Can I try CPR?
I got a 9.
I
don't
wouldn't
know
do that.
past that. I think we're a little past that one.
Chest compressions, chest compressions. It's like someone from the fucking atomic bombing, and you're just on the shadow like chest compressions. I
Can
can
I
save
try
this nation.
listening for a heartbeat? I guess.
What are the religion checks?
22.
9.
22.
Suna, you're grasping at straws. Rem, you think very hard about this. It doesn't seem to be magic, or if it is magic, it's affecting him in an odd way. He's the textbook definition of a fiend, even more so than the textbook itself. And you look and almost absent-mindedly, infernal wounds, infernal poison. It is a trait that is possessed by fiends of the highest order. When someone is struck with infernal poison, they have 2 ways for it to stop. One is through the aid of an exceptionally powerful cleric, using the highest magics at their disposal. Diamonds in the form of greater restoration, anything of higher level magic, heals, stuff that cures diseases, as it is a plague that moves through the body. The only other way that it stops is when the host is dead. As a punctuation on the mark of your thought, Nime kneels down and presses her ear to his chest, and you hear nothing. Rem, you cast Spare the Dying again, but there is nothing dying to be spared.
I gotta go gather up these diamonds over here really quickly. So boop boop, I'll come back. I used a 400, so that's 100, 700. There's 800 gold worth of diamond dust over here. How much am I able to recoup?
You can make an investigation check.
That's a nat 20 for a total of, I believe, 23.
23. Let's give you advantage on this roll. Nice. Out of the 800, you recover... You said 800, right?
Yes.
You only lose 50 gold pieces worth. You're able to gather an extreme amount.
750. I'm gonna come over here and do the thing that I like to do. We're gonna
Anyway,
revive
at this
the
point,
fire.
your circle of power is gone.
Be revived. Be remade, beast.
You look down at this, and I have to double check some things. You gather yourself. You pool the diamond remains in your hand, and you watch as they glow in a familiar fashion. And for a second, your gut tightens as the last time, well, healing's been a little bit difficult here.
Got mean done last time.
But you steel your resolve. Breathe out. and let the glowing diamond dust drizzle down onto the form of your tiefling ally. Where did his hand go?
I gave it back. I gave it to Rem in hopes that he could do something with it.
Where'd you put it?
Probably put it next to him.
I mean, if Rem was busy, like, you know,
I'd lay him out normal style.
Okay.
doing things in other, I would probably just like put it on top of Zex, and Rem can just like, yeah, do whatever. None of my business.
All right.
You evil dead me. I'm gonna be pissed.
You look at his form, and the hand that he missed out on, the second attack as he goes right-left, as Zex is right-handed. I have to check one more thing, don't I?
Revivify will revive them as long as they have all of the pieces necessary for life.
Yeah. He can live without his hand, I understand that. There's something else that is happening.
Are you like actually checking, or are you just doing that to scare us?
I'm legitimately checking something. There is a small hurdle.
I hate hurdles.
Alright. This is the most unintended tension I've ever done. Everything else
Chilling.
was somewhat on purpose for dramatic effect. This is just me actually getting to the bottom of something.
I'm being chilling.
Okay. Instead of that you've normally heard from people, a pushing out of air moves Zex's body forward as his head kind of pushes upwards into, like, he's looking up, and the eyes are fully the eyes had fully rolled up into his head as he had perished, but now they roll back down, and the breath comes in, and his head hits the back of the volcanic rock. Zex, you are jolted awake from the inky blackness that you had found yourself consumed in. You feel different. You quickly check yourself, and it comes to your mind and realization that you are one hand lighter.
I think he's just gonna stare at the stump.
Is he still infernally wounded?
You wait for a hefty moment. He doesn't die again. That's something.
The world is a great place. What's up with his hand?
What's up with his hand?
Yeah.
It had been bitten and sheared off at the wrist.
Yeah.
You look, and it is his left hand. You can see adorning the ring finger is the ring of spell storing that he carries.
Take the hand. I'll take the ring off, give him the ring, and then give him his hand.
What am I supposed to do with this hand?
Enjoy shaking your own hand for once.
I'll throw the ring in the hand into the bag of storing, bag of holding for now.
Wasn't that fulfilling? I'm gonna start praying now. We're gonna have a prayer of healing. Everyone sit around, talk amongst yourselves. See if Esme's still alive.
Oh yeah, I'm going to call for Esme and see how he is doing through the ring.
Okay.
Are we in range of Estimate?
It should cover the town.
It's the range is in miles, and Greywall is the largest town, and you guys can get
Yeah.
across Greywall.
I constantly forget the mileage. I feel like it has changed a few different times,
It's
but I have no
alright.
physical proof.
It's like 3 miles, 5 miles,
It's
something like that.
fine. 3 miles at the
Heard
least,
one,
5 miles at the
I've heard
most.
5. I've heard. I don't know.
I don't know.
I heard
Doesn't work
everything.
in the bathtub. though.
It's 500 feet now. That's what you get. Be grateful.
Damn.
It's honestly what it probably should have been.
10 minutes.
Um,
Well, we got him specifically
I know,
because someone
specifically.
else was on the other side of town.
I know.
It was being an asshole.
Yeah. Nime, you hold your ring up and look at it for a second.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Oh,
You said you were gonna contact him.
yeah, I was.
Eagle
Hey,
One,
is-
come in.
Everything going? Did you say Eagle One come in? Hold on.
Hello, Red Ranger. You call
Um,
him firefighter.
just a simple, hey, is everything okay?
You wait for a second. You could just hear this, like, out of breath. Yeah. Something happened. I'm good. A little bit crispy, but I think that's all right.
Something happened?
I mean,
Will you live?
Will you live? Did you get poisoned like Zex did?
they're fire. I've poison?
Don't worry about it.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay. That's good. We are done and also good. Minor scratch. Very, very minor. But we are done.
That's good to hear. I think most of the elementals cleared out from where I am, but I don't know how occupied the rest of the town is. Should I meet you somewhere?
Nime is going to look at Rem.
If you can meet us where we dropped in, that would be great.
Alright, that's only like 3/4 of a mile. I'll be there. I'll see you all soon.
We will be there eventually.
Alright, should I expect to be waiting then?
Probably.
Good to know. I'll see you soon.
That's it. That is all.
JC.
Yeah.
Before we start heading back down the, I'm going to crunch amongst my last 2 first level slots for 4 points.
Okay.
Bringing me up to 6. And I am now out of spell slots.
Assuming 10 minutes passes by unchanged.
You see the body of Gordost turning to ash.
I need the head to be the last part that disappears for a second.
And I try and get his wings off of his back first. I know one of them's already off.
One of them's already gone. If you can make a nature check.
JC,
Mm-hmm.
out of curiosity, did you ever draft up that thing that I messaged you about before the last session? Oh God, is that a yes? Or is that a no?
You lose no matter which answer you get.
I'd
Yeah.
be scared to know the answer.
I didn't get it completely. I
Okay.
have, I would say, 80-20 right now in your favor.
80-20 in my favor.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like me to wait?
That is up to you.
Mm,
Do it. I don't know what it is, but do it.
mm, give me a shortened version for now until you have the full thing.
Do you remember the elf?
The elf. Like Esumi? Or
Not
no?
Esumi. Your inspiration in the beginning.
Oh yes, I do remember the elf.
It was a good talk.
Oh gosh. Okay. That's very exciting. Let me know when you're finished because I want to know.
All right.
Damn,
me
I
get
can't
that
believe he
healing out of
died.
the way.
That sucks. Anyways.
Let me get that healing out of the way. Ooh! 27!
Oh yeah.
And there's something I would like to do before we head off, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through my bag really quickly. I'm gonna usher Suna over. And as we
I will.
stand over Gordos's head as
Yeah.
it starts decomposing, I'm gonna pull something out of my bag affectionately called Temple of the Brine Hooch that I got from our funky Minotaur friend.
Hey yo, you still got that?
I still got it. I was saving it for this moment. And I'm gonna uncork it. How big is this bottle?
It's a good sized bottle. Like, I would say, probably about the, 64-ounce, flask size. A good amount of liquor is in this.
You said this shit was kind of fallow when I smelt it the first time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is it poison or is it just like?
It's,
Is it
Vinegar?
just like? It's getting closer to vinegar than booze.
it's not gonna be the best, but I think it's the context of drinking it that it would be sweeter than the moonshine
fuck.
itself.
I'm gonna take a hefty drink. I'm unperturbed. I'll hand it to Suna.
I will take a bigger drink than Rem does.
It is hefty, burns, and has an aftertaste of salt to it. But
And
it tastes
I'm gonna
like
dump the rest of my Gordos's head.
it tastes like a bookend on a very difficult chapter.
JC, is
Yeah.
the head
Hey,
still
hey,
still
Paul.
here?
The head is still here. Rem is currently pouring temple moonshine on it.
Just laughing at him.
Can
Pouring it for our funky
I
little friend.
I want to make a little cup out of one of his horns. Can I do that?
You can use the horn that the tusk that he threw at Suna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it gonna disappear eventually?
I would say no.
This one was removed and
It
used
was
as a
removed
weapon.
before he had died.
Is it bony or cartilagey?
Bony.
Great. I'm gonna dry it out and make it my next water skin.
It's a little closer to a gourd than a water skin.
That's fine.
Fucking like Gaara from Naruto.
Did everyone
Yes.
get plus 27?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I will put that in now.
And yeah.
Guess we're going back to meet Esumi then.
I was holding that shit specifically for this moment. I wanted to do what Gil did and just chuck it straight into his face, but he got too tall.
Well, everyone was expecting a TPK, weren't they?
Oh
No.
yeah. we were planning, and you're just like, fuck it, we ball. So yeah, blitzing him was a plan. That we're like, yeah, let's just blitz him. We didn't expect you to ruin his life.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a lot of natural 20s.
That was
I know.
I will say there was a good likelihood of another person dying if you got another full turn cycle.
Oh, I'm so glad. No, my luck has been impeccable. I don't know how, because typically I can roll like maybe 1 natural 20 a session, maybe 2. Today I had 6 in like 2 turns. So I feel pretty lucky today.
It's 3 natural 20s an hour at this current moment. This is a rate.
You're gonna crush the economy.
It's time to go buy a lotto ticket.
Should after this.
And then Helminia got a natural 20 for his thing. It just worked out.
I got 2 20s.
Yeah.
See, my
It's
luck
a
is
20
spread
day.
today. It's a 20.
Gil
day.
got one. Zach's
Yeah.
got one.
Fuck. See, it's not just me. It's not just. See, everybody.
You guys step up when you need to.
I'm gonna attempt to fold up the wing that I cut off and get it into the bag of holding and pick up the other one and do the same thing.
Yeah, it takes a moment, and there's a bit of
Can I help him?
crunch. Yeah, Suna can help. Zex is a little bit worse for wear right now.
He's trying his best.
Before we head down, I have to do something. I'm going to. You've still only seen me do this once before, but very oddly, you're going to see Rem bite down on their holy symbol, and I'm gonna regain a 3rd level slot
Ah, yeah.
with my channel divinity.
The best. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna send off a sending spell. This one's going to O'Brien.
All right. Sending goes off.
5 of 7, seeing movement in town from Obelisk. Status report, everything all right.
No response.
They're dead.
Oh my.
I can't do anything about this right now. So everyone's just gonna have to be okay with the fact that we didn't get a response.
Is the stump still oozing?
No. The Revivify cauterized the wound.
Good.
Yeah, you realize you're lying in almost as much poison as you were blood.
Great.
For reference, he was taking a fireball's worth of damage in poison every turn.
Jesus.
So what was I actually doing for him?
You stopped him from rolling death saving throws at disadvantage as well as failing one automatically.
Oh, he died anyways. So.
Yeah, I didn't say it fixed him. I said it
It made the numbers game a little nicer.
It gave you more of a chance. It was still a race you lost. Infernal poison from a high tiered devil is
pretty bad.
It's a kill.
Did we get some?
It is he disintegrated, homie.
Who officially saved my ass? That's what I want to know.
Rem.
The person that saves everyone's ass.
Was it you?
Yeah.
I know
tried
Dex was planning to, but I wasn't actually sure if that happened.
The optics were better for me to do it in case something, ruins my life and we got to use that for me. But I went to revivify you. He made some bullshit speech about death sticks. He really counterspelled me like a coward.
Ugh.
And then I just did it again, and you got back up, and you had like your cool moment where you like got up, cranked your boon, took 3 shots at him, missed all of them, by the way,
Damn.
and then immediately got cranked the next turn.
So, do you think he died afraid of me? I hope so.
I would. You ruined this man's life twice.
Twice. First, I clung onto him for dear life, and he couldn't shake me, so he had to insta-kill me. And then I came back to life and killed him again.
He had to
man.
teleport away,
Yeah, he was sick of me.
and then
Anyway,
I mean, let's head down the mountain.
I would have been
let's
sick
head
of
down
me
the
too.
mountain.
Let's go.
Imagine if something like you don't even register as like. Imagine if one day at work, or like a worm broke into your house and like killed you.
Beat you up.
How long is this walk?
If you guys are legitimately walking, it's gonna be like probably. Cause you teleported, didn't you?
Is it at least an hour? Yeah, we teleported up here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an hour.
What's the?
Cool.
teleport now?
I'm gonna go and grab the Ring of Regeneration off of Silex and attune to it during that hour.
Gotcha.
What? What's the? What spell level is a teleport?
7th.
8.
7th.
Never mind.
All right. Well, you guys are walking down. I can imagine that some of that conversation between each other was he scared of me when he died, happens as you walk, but does this extra time of Zex getting the ring off of Silex and focusing on it on his one good hand, is there anything else that people want to say in that hour of travel?
I didn't hear back from O'Brien. I wouldn't know if my Hallow was broken, would I?
No?
I mean, we have to go that way soon anyway, so we could check on him.
We didn't. That was really rough. That was rougher than it had any right to fucking be.
Actually, I'm not going to do that with the ring. I misread what it did. Apologies.
Gotcha.
It will regrow your hand.
Yeah, but it'll take 1d6 plus 1 days, and it's not exactly worth it at that point.
Okay.
Throwing a hand back from an item is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll wait until after we're done now.
Okay.
Should I survive this? I'm probably gonna take that back home. That's gonna be like my little artifact.
Of all the things new that I've experienced since joining this party, dying was probably not my favorite.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Is that everybody now?
Everyone
Think
except
so.
Stuna.
Damn.
We can change.
Yeah, but
that.
Suna's special.
You ready?
Suna can't die.
I died.
You died?
Like we had
I
to hit
wanna
you
jump.
with a revivify?
No, I guess we didn't. Never mind.
You did have that coma type thing that might as well have been dying.
It wasn't fun. That was probably the worst thing I've done. Well, the worst thing I've done with the party, I will say.
The worst thing I've done is
With
Huh. That's a story for later.
You all.
well, I got time to die still.
No, we're not done just yet.
Don't we still have
2 more.
2 more?
And I think they're
Oh.
together.
Probably together.
Are we doing
And
that
two,
tomorrow?
wonder can you take an unwilling creature with teleport?
No. Teleport requires willing. There is a magic item that exists in this world specifically that was used on Barris that forces willingness, but we don't have it.
The consent collar.
Please
don't
never
have one
call
of
it
those?
that.
What is it called then?
It is, what was it called? I could call it, like, the first thought that came to mind. This is not what it's called for the record, but the first thing that came to my mind when I was about to pull up my magic item document was the mage muffler.
And that's better or worse than the consent collar?
I don't know, but that was what popped in my head because it's an alliteration like the collar.
I'm
He
mad
inadvertently
because I
ruined this
still
man's month.
haven't
The-
gotten to use Mage Slayer. I'm upset. I
You did,
still
you
haven't
used it
gotten to use
once.
it. Oh, I did?
You used it once. When
It
he
wasn't me.
teleported, you hit him. As he was teleporting away from you, you hit him.
Oh my god, I did.
Yep.
Oh,
And I think you broke his concentration on something. That whole monster.
It did. It is called the Archmage's Clasp. And it does force willingness on a person. It also acts as spell shackles and takes away their ability to cast spells. Is an arcane blocker. But the thought of death fresh in your heads, satisfaction at kicking that guy's shit in, and a bit of worry from the lack of response from O'Brien, you all make your way down the hearth. Making your way over to the buildings, you see, those of you that have higher perception see first, Esame step out from the shadow of one of the buildings. His sword is looking like it's slightly warping, and you realize that he has the blade of wounding sheathed right now, and he has his normal sword out at the moment. His clothes look burned. You can see the outer shell of his cloak has completely vanished, and he has like a large section at his shoulder that is scorched. He looks very tired, just like all of you do. But he smiles warmly as the 6 of you approach.
So was this good for you?
I was going to say his smile quickly vanishes when he sees the state of Zex. I thought
so
you
I may have lied.
may have. I mean, all of you are here at least.
I don't want to worry you. I died, and so did Zex.
Only a little bit as a treat.
And he sighs very deeply. And you see he takes a couple steps towards you, Nime. And he looks at you, like, looking slightly down. And the two of you are both very badly burned. You're covered in blood from both Gordost. His, like, scorching blood had actual, like, liquid in it that had covered the basis of your armor. And fur matted and slightly burned. And he finishes his long sigh as he steps up to you and hugs you.
Oh.
You-
Vime like feels she feels like everything just kind of like dropped from her shoulders, like she had just been tense this whole time, and then she hugs him back.
You can feel him just kind of rest his chin on the top of your head as he pulls you in. At least you're all here.
Should we head back then?
I like that idea.
Looks like you're all ready to sleep for a year, but that's what you've looked like every time you've come back.
Well, I mean, a nap would be nice.
So, how do you normally reopen that door?
I'm gonna go to where I can guesstimate where the like sensor thing is, and I'm
Okay.
gonna like wave near it and see how long it takes them to notice.
I am going to say you can make a either history check or arcana check.
I'll
Your
make
turn.
a
Um,
check.
Can I just call Roxy?
Yes, you
could,
can.
but I'm gonna do this while you're doing it.
Yes, you can.
Hey, we're at the place. You know, the doctor opened the door. Thank you.
Roll. We're all Gucci. Use your gas. Okay. See you in a second. And nothing. Rem, what'd you roll?
23.
23. You are fairly confident that this is around the area as you start just kind of waving your hands and moving your body around. Like, you already know that, like, you're looking for something that is invisible, but you're like, whatever, he'll see this. And you hear the, probably, like, in 2-3 minutes after you had sent that call, Suna, you hear this crackle, and you see golden arcane sparks pull themselves out of thin air as the top of the door begins being drawn, the side, the other side, and then the bottom peels away the layer of visible reality, and standing there and moving to the side is the doctor. You all look exceptionally worse than usual.
Thank you. And I'm gonna walk in.
As he kind of steps to the side, and you can feel like the mask kind of trail you as you walk in. This was worse than it was before, wasn't it?
Only by about a lot.
We knew it would be.
Yeah.
Spellcasters are by nature annoying.
Well, by the nature of you all walking in here instead of running, I assume you still proved yourselves and the stutter comes from seeing that Zex doesn't have a hand. Victorious.
Mime jumped 20 feet in the air, grappled onto him, and proceeded. Do I understand the concept of what a vorpal attack would look like when it activates? It probably looks weird.
Well, it's the blade basically becomes this white incandescent light of just almost looking like she's like raking a fluorescent light stick across his chest.
I know that she did enough to get Power Word killed.
Oh. Well. Take it as a compliment. It was bound to happen at some point, and I'd wear it like a badge of honor, especially since you're still standing, Nime.
I thought the same thing.
Yep, both of your hands.
I'm glad you see it that way. Please step in. You've only got, well, until I decide to close the door.
Guess we're stepping in.
As the rest of you kind of step in, you go from that hot, humid air of Daykaria to the... it feels like it should be stale in here, but it's a demi-plane, so it doesn't really care. This cooler, more preferable air to the majority of you of the demi-plane.
Has top tier HVAC.
Yeah, he has great AC in here. It's all ice elementals. And
They're enslaved. Naughty ice elementals go into the cooling unit.
Look, I had a friend,
What's
and he
behind
had
that-
a very bad habit
behind
of
that
enslaving
door?
elementals. So think of it as just like a bad habit that you pick up. So
Oh.
don't worry about it. No, besides jokes. What?
Also, just realizing we forgot to search for the vest after the fact.
The what?
His trinket. How many times can you open that door?
Today, that's it.
Okay.
His trinket was a vest?
Yeah.
Homie
He was
had,
naked when he phase changed.
homie had the drip. Denim jack. It was
Did he
a
have the
it was
vest on
it was a
during the
green
fight?
yes, he did. It was a green with gold engraved, like, or gold patterning across the vest that he was wearing.
What a loser.
It was drippy. Shut up.
It was macaroni Danny is what it was.
It was drippy.
Hater.
I know. It's pretentious.
We're gonna have to go back at some point to go and get that before some
Well, we
poor
have a problem,
innocent
'cause-
person.
O'Brien is not responding to me. Is there no way to change the location of where those sensors look? Is there no way to drop one directly within my home?
Not easily, no.
What's the not easily way?
It takes time, and that is something that we're quite short on.
How much?
I'd been building this going
For a
on
year
2
and a half?
years. Yeah. It would be months worth of time, not days. Drop something specifically. I can, well, any, like...
Does the hallow within my home help?
It just provides protection. It doesn't make it easier for me to cement spells within your home.
We don't need it to be cemented. We just need to see what's in there.
To
More
do
like a clairvoyance of sorts.
a general scry, I can probably do. And he thinks for a second. Well, it's worth a try to see if I can. I'm a little out of sorts at the moment, but I can see if I can do a temporary general scry in your residence to see if anything's happened.
We've got to go back and check anyway, because that's the next destination. Has anything changed while we were gone?
Nothing at the edges, and nothing in the main square. The thing to be wary of is teleportation is a very real thing, and so if they decided to make use of it, they can get around it very easily. Not telling of if the Ascended know about the scrying senses, but if any of them would it not be her that would find them?
More or less.
Greywall's the destination for you regardless, so we drop you there and you Go where you please. Doesn't seem like you have too much of a destination at the moment. Unless if you're planning on going straight for that tower.
I'd like to deal with the tower in the middle of town, if I can.
It is.
Till we can find where she is, or hunt down.
Could you plane shift someone unwillingly?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I've done it before.
The charisma
Could
saving
we-
throw, I think.
Could we do that? Split the two up if we have to fight the two of them together?
Where do we send them?
And who do you elect to send?
I don't know.
I can send me personally to 2 locations, the Feywild or the Shadowfell, and I don't think the Feywild would appreciate me dropping what is, metaphorically a rabid dog in their yard.
That is a
Leave it
fair
alone.
point. If you drop one of them into the Shadowfell, would we have to deal with the other one?
Deal with the other one, but the thing is, who do we drop in the Shadowfell? Lackham's the most difficult one to deal with.
If we drop one of them into the Shadowfell, do we have to deal with the Shadow version, or?
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
It depends whether they've killed the mirror form of themselves recently.
I'd be willing to bet neither of them have done it recently.
I'm willing to bet Lackham doesn't have one.
Yeah, but seeing as she
That I
came
could
from
be
the
convinced
Shadowfell,
of.
she's also the most likely one to just be able to, pop right back.
I suppose you don't have like an arena in here.
No, I don't. And if I remember correctly, the only arena that you know of, is in the Shadowfell, besides the ones in the material plane.
Do you have any additional tuning forks? You said you've plane shifted other people before,
I have.
so you have to have the forks.
What plane are you looking for?
What do you have?
Standards, the 9 hells, the...
No,
I guess-
9 hells is the standards. A few months ago, we didn't even know there were multiple planes. Now we're just like, industry standard. God, I hate being an adventurer.
When you've done it for a long time, 9 hells is kind of the run-of-the-mill. They're the most entry points for standard plane shifts, undirected methods.
How much was your vacation home there?
I mean, you just had to kill a Yugoloth for it, so... I mean, take it how
Murder's
you will.
cheap.
Murder is cheap, and especially you get... Whatever you kill, it disadvantages it. You know how the 9 hell... That doesn't matter. That's for another time. I have
to go to that part of town.
tuning forks for 9 hells, the 4 main planes of elements. I have one for... I believe I have one for the plane of pandemonium. I have one.
What's your favorite?
I mean, I've spent. You know, I should probably say the
doctor's
one I've
completely
spent the least amount of time in. So let's go with the plane of Earth, the Earth elemental plane. I think it's a sliding scale, and the more I spend in the other planes, the less I like them.
Do you think if we took one of them there?
They've also got that thing where they kind of just shrug off spells. I'd rather not waste my 7th or some of my higher. We don't 7th magic is some of my higher tiered magic on that.
Jason, could you put that in a ring of spell storing?
No, it's too big.
No, too big.
2 levels too big.
There's not a good way to do this.
Well, the thing is, we don't know if they've grouped up. Let's compose ourselves. We can't do anything tomorrow because this man doesn't have a hand, so we're stuck
Oh.
here an extra day no matter how this goes.
Doc,
Mm.
you seem like a man who collects magic items.
Don't flatter me too
Do
much.
you have a spare hand laying around?
Oh. Oh. One moment.
We have the original hand too.
That doesn't matter. Not for...
Let me tinker something cool. Please. Please, I can tinker a hand.
What could me and Nime cook up in a day?
Yeah. What could we cook up in a day, JC?
Well, if you had schematics, there is arcane appendages that can be made.
Everywhere?
Close.
Somebody else? You want to do it?
Mhm.
You want
Sure.
to try? Okay, cool. I guess we're
Let's see
doing
what
it.
we can do. All it has to do is hold a sword.
By the end
only
of this
thing I would
campaign, everyone should be
say
half mech.
is
I'm gonna
if
start
he
losing
already
weight.
has one that Zex can use, it saves us time if we just use that one.
We're about to rest anyway. We could probably get this put together.
Tinkering's a great pastime, and plus I'm proficient in it. Please let me.
And we already have a schematic. Give me your hand.
Pull my hand out of the bag of holding.
Nothing like the original. And for better or for worse, you know, Rem has enough medicine knowledge to figure this out. It's a little crispy, but it'll get the job done.
Hmm.
Get me in there, Chief. I don't know what I'm doing, but give me in there.
I need Rem. I need you to gentle repose these for me real quick. These wings.
Are they still rotting?
They might not still be rotting, but I don't want them to start rotting in the bag.
Yeah.
You can do that as a ritual, right?
Yes, I can, and that's what I'll be doing. Well, Mime picks apart the hand and picks out what pieces she needs.
Cool. I'll pull the wings out of I'll attempt to pull out the wings with one hand.
It's gonna take a while for you to pull it out with one hand. But you'll be able to do it.
Do you need help?
No, I got it.
Alright. So, my question to you all is, or specifically the two people who see themselves making a temporary hand for Zex, is do you want this to be more mechanically focused or arcane focused?
When you say that, do you mean do we want it to be able to do like the hand sigils better, or do we want it to be able to like use the sword better? Is that the question you're asking?
I am
right now?
saying to use the proposition put forward by Suzanne in a little bit. Are we going more cyber, as in more metal and gears, Or are we going more arcane, as in ethereal hand that is like being evoked out from a mechanical piece?
Ooh. That's a
Well, the
tough
arcane
question.
room.
Yeah.
Give me something to do today.
Arcane?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because we still have most of the day, don't we?
You got
That's-
most of the day, and believe it or
Like
not,
it's still morning.
believe it or not, in a very fucked up way, the remnants of your hand are gonna make this a lot easier. That is technically a component that I can use for this.
Losing his hand. Okay. How complicated do you want to make this? As in, do you want this to just work and function as a normal hand? Or are you trying to enhance?
Enhance. I'm trying to enhance.
What can I enhance it with? What can I make this thing do?
The biggest thing that you guys can be doing is turning it into somewhat of a spell usage. So there are several ways that you can go. I want to see where you guys go, and then with the rolls, we'll see what you can get.
Since it's gonna be designed only for him,
Yeah.
what if we somehow incorporated the Ring of Spells to him so he wouldn't inherently need to attune to? I wouldn't be
We
able to
could
put
do
anything
that.
into it anymore. Do we still have 2 of these, right?
No, I gave mine away.
To
I gave
who?
it back to the original owner.
The original owner wasn't there.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't there
He was.
originally.
Oh, we went back a second time?
Yep.
That's
Or
lame.
Zach's did during downtime.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving you mine for that. What are other options?
So it is seeing. I want to see how far you guys want to go into it and what you're trying to get out of it. We'll roll for it, and then I will kind of be warning you the upsides of putting more stuff in is pretty easy to tell. He gets more out of his hand. The downsides come out of it of if you put too much stuff to do in it, or even anything past like modern use, like being able to just use it as a hand, it could require attunement, which he did lose his Ring of Spell Storing on that hand,
I
but he
have it
has
in my
the spell.
bag.
Like, he has the ring, so it's
Um,
what you
What do
guys
you
want to
What do you want out of your hand?
I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys
Would-
the last 475 gold pieces worth of residuum that I have for
Oh.
this,
Oh!
so you can cook a
Nime
little
and I
bit.
are 2 like peas in the pot of like. He was like, I could make it do this, and I can make it do that. And I was like, I could put a bomb in this.
He could make himself
Let's
So-
turn
destruct
2 of the
undead.
fingers into a gun.
Do you want a bomb in your arm?
Not really, seeing
You don't
as
want-
it could explode while attached to me.
I mean, it's more like a rocket launcher. Do you want the wand of fireballs in your arm?
That's gonna be too much.
Yeah,
Do you have
That
to
would
make like
require attunement, probably, but like,
this is gonna be kind of a silly question. Do you have to do like hand signals when you do any sort of spell casting?
Yes, but the
for
swords
somatic.
allow him to not do that because of
Okay.
the College of Swords thing.
Hmm.
He needs to, bare minimum, 1, be able to play the violin, because that's how he uses the voice in one mode, and 2, be able
Yeah.
to hold swords, because that's how he uses it in the other mode.
Yeah.
That's the bare minimum that you're shooting for.
Can we give him? Well, he probably already has proficiency in.
Oh yeah, my sleight of
Instrumenting
hand
then.
is stupid right now. Even like, oh no, did I lose? Did the glove appear on the hand? Because I have
It-
the gloves of
it
thievery
did.
on.
Dang.
This glove wasn't here before. Yeah. No, yeah, Zex, you took massive damage upon going down, and so...
I kind of figured I would. We don't have magma to work with,
Nope.
so none of that.
Could I put a spell in it? Could I give him a 1 time a day use spell?
What are you trying to get? Like, what level spell? What type of spell? This is your cook session. It's just up to me to set the DC and bring it into
Could I give
a
him the ability
realistic
to
thing.
cast Vampiric Touch once a day from his hand? A 3rd level spell?
I've got a DC for you now.
Do you have any more of those inspirations left?
Do you
I
want a
do not.
D4?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do have one left.
Oh,
I'll give you a D4.
Awesome.
Sauce my ass.
Can I give each of them a D4?
I
Make
can only inspire one of you guys. Who wants it?
I need that because
Okay.
I have the higher DC to like make the magic work.
Right.
Nime,
You said
anything
Nime
wanna
make
add?
a.
I was gonna say Nime. Anything you want to add to the cook session?
Helmenia was about to say something.
Ah.
No, I just need the inspiration to put the spell in it. If you want to put like a mechanical component in there, you're more than welcome to.
I would like to. I'm just trying to figure out what. What can I do for sex? Hmm. Is there any possibility to give him a poison touch?
Poison.
Have him like a little canister he can click into his finger.
Yeah.
I do have lots of poison on my person right now. Like a
Where I
little
can,
needle or
like-
something I can poke someone.
Kind of like Spider-Man, but he can like reload it with poison.
Like to
It's
shoot it at
Spider-Man.
people or just to punch
Spider-Man.
people?
To punch people.
Okay, melee. Got it. Okay.
Or wait, can he shoot it at people?
It will make it more difficult, but if you want it to.
Can I do both?
Oh, I think we're cooking a little too much. I think we're cooking a little too hard.
I'm not here to say no. I'm just here to silently jack
I've
up the DC.
pushed it
when
hard enough
stuff
with
happens.
the vampiric touch.
So,
Sex, do you prefer to touch people or shoot them?
I guess shoot them, because if I'm going to be close by, I'm going to be using the swords.
Okay. I'm going to make a gun-like mechanic for poisonous liquid in
You can load it with darts.
his ring finger.
okay. So, we're going with a more mechanical thing then, not arcane, but with an arcane addition. So,
Yes.
more mechanical at the base, but arcane is enhancing rather than arcane with mechanical enhancements.
We got those rubies, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, we did.
We can use a little bit of that and a little bit of this, and we can cook.
You
I will. I have 1/8 level slot left for the day.
Oh boy.
Am I able to give both of them a D4?
What is the wording on your
And can rem
ability?
guidance.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Oh, that's right. I have to roll dice for this, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta-
why,
you gotta
that's
make
why
the
they were
hand.
saying maybe don't cook that much because the DC goes up every
Um,
time you add something.
Oh, I can cook. I can cook.
When another creature you see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature's roll.
I would say yes because of the size of the glove, they can't really work on it on the same time. You know? So I would say yes.
No.
We'll give Nime the first instance to make just get the glove to work. So Nime goes first, and then I'll go next.
And I need to know what is being applied. Like, where's the... Because you only have one bardic inspiration. So, who's
Yeah.
getting the bardic inspiration?
Who do you guys think's going to need it more?
Even if
How
Nime
many,
botches
What
it,
am I
she can
rolling
still
for?
make a hand.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give it to Rem.
What am I rolling right now?
You'll be rolling your tinkering check, so it would be intelligence plus your proficiency.
Perfect. Okay.
I mean, unless Zex would prefer a different spell, like Vampiric Touch
Oh.
felt appropriate. I could dump
Right.
a dispel magic into it.
That's a 26 from me.
Okay.
Nice.
As Nime's working on this is Rem and Zex having this conversation.
And
Give me a
make
second.
it be once a day.
Does anyone else want to cut off a leg or something?
We are
Find something
not-
else to do.
We are not cutting off limbs.
Not intentionally, at least.
I mean, I'll do it.
No,
Ooh!
no.
Nime is going to slowly pull out her blade.
I'll unmake you.
Don't get
I
too
can do
much
it. You've
blood on
seen
the
me do it.
floor, please.
I'll
I'll
unmake
mop it up.
I'll unmake you. You
Yeah.
know I can do it.
Well, do you have a mop?
No,
Maybe next time.
don't need a mop.
How's the doctor responding to seeing us? Like, what if we did
What
this?
is
He hasn't said
the
anything. He was just watching.
level of
It was only
like
when you
lightning
guys.
bolt?
Lightning bolt's 3rd level.
3rd level? Lightning bolt would be cool.
I don't have that spell, and therefore probably couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Probably
wouldn't-
not.
You wouldn't let me do that, would you?
You wouldn't have the. You don't have
Do
the
you
Arcana
current-
proficiency.
Do you currently have the Arcana proficiency? That's
I
the first
do not have
question.
an Arcana proficiency.
Gotcha. Not able to enchant.
I couldn't like give Rem a lightning bolt
Do you have the spell slot even?
and like a. I could crunch a munch a spell slot.
Hmm.
So like kind of,
It's
but like
I
I'm
will-
thinking.
yeah. I'm gonna warn you
Could
at
I-
this point.
like,
There
if I
are
could-
more hoops to jump through if you're giving him a spell that he's not familiar with to enchant. Just a general warning. You're given
Like if I put it in the ring of spell storing, it'd be
yeah. It's
Yeah.
possible. Again, just it's another hoop to jump through.
Hmm.
so we could. Do you want it that bad?
I don't want it that bad. I need to know what
Okay.
3rd level spells Rem has, though.
I technically have the ability to put any like up to, like I could maybe try to like if I go beyond a 3rd, you are going to need to attune to this. Is the thing.
Right. I'm okay with attuning to it, is the thing.
If JC will allow me to put up to a 5th in this today without having to go through like some process, I will do it. But as far as I'm concerned, I think 3rd is the highest I can push this within the realm of like this shit will not explode and will not take me a week. Because I am putting like a once a day, one time
Right.
thing,
Mhm. And
like
there's already
using
not
my stats and shit.
and there's already not a guarantee that you won't have to attune to it anyway.
Mhm.
Right.
So, like, if we bump it up to a 5th, that only just means that the DC is going to be higher, and like I could nat 1.
Right.
It is your hand. If I fuck it up, it at least works with the way that Nime has made it.
Right.
You will not get the magic that I can put into it. So it is your choice.
Oh, you have sending, right?
You want to put ascending in your hand?
I do, because an extra finger to the ear sending kind of thing is useful. It's
You're
not
gonna
as
get-
useful in combat,
You're
but
gonna give up vampiric touch for
I
sending.
don't even know what vampiric touch does.
You should look that up before you make this
you
decision.
touch someone vampirically.
Oh, really? Never would have guessed that one.
Yeah,
You
3d6
yeah.
necrotic, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount. Okay, so it's
And you can make that attack again
and
on your
it's
turns.
concentration, so it can happen
Yeah.
more than once. Yeah, vampiric touch is probably the best option for that. Range from Nime and then close up from Rem.
There you go. So with Nime's 26, how's this hand looking?
You guys settle on vampiric touch and look as Nime originally smudged with ash from the fire is now smudged with grease as she's holding this like metallic cup coating that would slide over your wrist. And you see it like it's just something that she like right now what you can see what she's showing you is just something that slides on over your stump, and she kind of holds it out to you like expectantly. You grab it with your good hand and slide it on, and you feel it slip on surprisingly well. She then kind of grins to herself and grabs onto the stump, attaches, and then locks in place this like more skeletonized metallic hand, and you can see lines pulling the actual metallic fibers. You don't know where she got this more intense metal, and it looks more like, I don't know how many people have watched Full Metal Alchemist, but like a
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist, but like a skeletonized version of his hand. It's a lot thinner. It's a lot less practical over the long term. It is quick, dirty, and damn impressive.
Say, do not punch anyone with this. And don't stick it in anything else's mouth.
Can I pull out the voice and just do a couple practice swings to see how it feels?
You pull out the voice, and you realize, like, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out, and you, like, it's simply like you're putting your hands on your knees to, like, bend down to just grab it, to shift it from the violin into the swords, because you had set it down unconsciously, and you realize that you've naturally just, your hand has made the correct, like, cradle spoon-like curvature to grab onto your knee effectively, and it feels very natural. You take this in consideration, reach down with what is your bad hand, and effortlessly pick up the violin bow, and then the violin with your good hand, and then snap. You, even picking them up in the wrong order, are able to throw them with enough coordination hand-eye to catch them in their correct respective hands. Shifting, it feels all right. It's a little off, and maybe Rem's comment that you shouldn't be punching anyone is correct. But the hand's working.
I need you to roll 2d6s right now. I'm not joking. I would like you to roll 2d6s.
Who?
6?
You.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
That's a 3 and a 4.
Damn. That sucks. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Rem, your turn.
Okay. Once again, it's Vampiric Touch or Dispel Magic.
Vampiric touch. And you also have all the the rest of the residuum that I have.
So with the residuum, could I crank this up to a 5th?
You're able to try. I have the DC for 3rd, I have the DC for 5th, and I have whether they cause attunement or not, and I have consequences for if there's failure.
Okay. That.
Does the residuum help?
The residuum does
That-
help. It's
that-
residuum, it's going to help with enchantments.
We can use one of those big ass rubies that we took.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? I'll do it for you. We're gonna use one of the diamonds.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it for you.
Boy.
And let's get to cooking.
All right, I'm just doing my own math
That's-
as you roll.
Not a 1.
I don't like how
And
said
you
it
have
like
the
that.
inspiration.
I rolled it. Okay. JC. For you, I offer a crisp 36.
A vampiric touch, enchanted, utilizing just the ruby, just the diamond, or a combination of both.
No residuum?
And the residuum.
I'm asking about the jewel first. I know the residuum's added.
We can do a mixture of the two.
Mixture of the two. Okay. Zex, Rem has you place your hand/gauntlet on the table as he places the diamond and ruby on to the back of it, the back knuckle. Outlining this arcane trace, with the residuum, he actually makes a path starting at the bottom where the arm screws onto the padding. It moves up in circles on both sides the gems and then disperses among the 5 fingers, tracing out a pattern of arcane energy to use. He then begins casting, and your arm immediately feels heavier. This weight gets pushed down, and you almost feel like it's sinking into the table, your hand, and it gets warm. Almost to the point of being uncomfortable, but you're used to heat. You can do this. You're looking at it very intensely, and honestly, there's more than one moment where you're just praying that your hand doesn't blow up. But eventually, you bear to look at your hand and look at it closely. This is a task. This is taking hours. The first session, 2 hours into this, Rem, you're sweating, these large beads pooling on your forehead, and you step away for a second. Breathe. It's working. You know it is, but you don't want to spoil the party if something goes wrong. So you keep your mouth shut, and you go back. Zex, your arm aches of holding it into one place, but to be honest, you're not sure if you could move your hand even if you tried. You keep it there. Everyone checks in. Nime is interested in her project and what Rem has done to her creation, but everyone takes turns checking in and out. A 3rd hour, a 4th hour. It's getting close to evening. People are getting ready to eat, having already done possibly other things throughout the day. And you hear this pulse from the hand. Through arcane means, it seems that the ruby and diamond have melded together in this swirled shape, clasp at the back of the hand. It wasn't the hand being pushed into the table, it was the gems. And these long arcane tracks flash with brilliant white, then radiant gold light, and fade, leaving the hand with the gems embedded in the back. Zex, out of curiosity, you test the weight. And it's gone back to its normal light nature. You spin the hand around to look at it. All the fingers still move. A curious look. You feel compelled to try and cast a spell. What do you choose?
It was vampiric touch that we were doing, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'll try that, I guess. I don't know what I would cast it on is the thing.
You snap and you hear this.
Silex has regained some hit points by this time.
Did you give him the ring back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Silex is there. He's chilling.
JC,
Uh-huh.
for style points, if Zex will allow,
Uh-huh.
can Nime make vampire-like spikes that are holding the stones in place on the back of the hand? Like that are kind of encapsulating it? I think that would be so cool.
For flavor.
We can add
For
that.
flavor
Flavor.
text.
We can add that.
For
Yes!
flavor text,
I'm
Rem
gonna,
has arcanely etched a name into this too. That you will find out once this spell goes off to see if it blows up.
well, Zex, do
Okay.
you call Silex over?
Yeah. Silex, hold still and let me hit you. Won't hurt too bad, hopefully.
You look at your hand, and everyone kind of curiously gathering around. You snap this robotic chink of two pieces of metal slamming into each other, and your entire hand lights up this bright, brilliant green. You look at Silex, and the rattling sound of your hand smacking into the golem. There is a... You do have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 19.
19. You do feel this sharp pain kind of shoot through your hand as you hit the golem. But the spell attack does go off. You make a melee spell attack against Silex. He's letting you hit. And you watch as necrotic damage flows into the chest plate of the golem as you are able to pull and can feel it starting this like warm, pleasant sensation in your left arm as healing magic courses through your bloodstream. You're able to make that melee spell attack once per day. You do run a risk of breaking the hand. It's not a large risk. Nime did make this quite sturdy, but it is still a risk because this is a quick job.
Got it.
The Shadow Wreath Team. How much was the attack for?
Let's find out.
3d6.
It only went to third. I couldn't get to the fifth.
You... Oh, I didn't know whether you're trying... Oh, I didn't know you were trying to bump that up to 5th. I thought you were trying to choose a 5th level spell.
I was trying to upcast it to a fifth.
Ah, gotcha. And you were trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just have to adjust this really quick. It is... You are able to get it to 5th level. So
Okay.
5d6. It does adjust the Constitution save.
Yep.
You still make it though.
Is it because it's a
good.
quick job? Could we build on this later?
Oh yeah, if Zex doesn't ever get his actual hand back.
If Nime's adding the spikes, I
So
do want my
17 necrotic.
17 necrotic. You would gain 8.
Cool.
You look at the hand, the green energy dissipates. And you look to your two, most likely very proud inventors.
This is very cool. Thank you.
I've already named it. That's the thing I wanted to do. The name is like etched on the wrist that you didn't see me do. And if Nime doesn't veto me naming this, I will tell you what this thing is named.
I'm really glad that you like it. I hope that it serves you good purpose.
Me too. Thank you.
Does Zex want to know the name?
Of
Does he
course.
care to look?
What language is it in, if he looks?
It's in common.
What does Zex read?
Jester's penance.
Right.
Well, with a new appendage for one member, and every person who who is an ally to you that walked into Daykaria, walking out alive, maybe not unscathed, but still breathing. 2 more ascended. So close, but somehow even farther away. There's so much more to do, and I'm sure you guys will get a little bit more done today. But we'll be saving that for next time. So we're going to end the session here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Gordost is dead. They were so worried about this lad.
I wasn't even really off.
Bro, I was at work and I saw 2 Discord messages between James and Helminia, and I thought it was a joke that Helminia was making, so I just turned my phone over because I was working. And I went home and opened it, and it was like 58 messages of you guys panicking.
Yeah, they do that.
And then the next day it doubled. And so you guys, there was a lot of conversation happening behind the scenes with you guys, but Nime pulled her weight and then some in that fight. Nasty rolls.
Yeah,
from,
holy shit.
Nasty rolls from everyone present. You guys are killing it. You guys are doing super, super well. And I'm very happy that the very first Zex loses his hand, and the first thing that comes to your guys' mind when you know that you could very easily just regenerate is, let's make him a fucking cyber arcane hand. And
We can rebuild
we
him.
can rebuild him.
We
but
have
better.
the technology.
And it wasn't even like have it in the stream of Zex just going, Talk, do you just have another hand? Of all the things, he's like, you have on hand, and Rem and Nime immediately go, we can just build you one. We've got this. We have the schematics, and holds up your charred hand. Amazing
That
rolls.
was funny as hell. We have the schematics.
Amazing rolls. Congratulations on your combat against Gordost. And I think you guys deserved whatever breather you can grab in this evening before you reconvene on how you tackle Greywall. From what information will be revealed to you next session, and from what information you already need and have, I can't wait to see. But that's for next week. Once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I love you. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're watching the rerun on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their night, and you take care now. Bye.